Alright, hello and welcome to the PARADOGX Incident. I received a free copy of the game from the developer some weeks ago. I'm just like super behind, but I'm finally getting around to playing it. When I covered the demo a while back, I did the tutorial, so I'm gonna kind of not... Yeah, well, this is just... This actually took me back to the tutorial, so I didn't do all the tutorial levels this time around. I might have to. I'm not really sure. The goal is to try to just get as far as I can. If that takes me back. I don't have anything I can push to get in there just yet. But we got a couple of levels I can do. Oh, I mean, this poor dog is just having a lot of bad things happening. Alright, so in order to go further, I need to finish at least 2 more levels. Gotcha. Alright. We'll see how it goes. So this game is a mixture of kind of like puzzle, a little bit of platforming, and there are some levels that have a little bit of music attached as well. Some musical-based rhythm is kind of necessary in some of the levels, not really like a whole bunch that I've seen anyway so far. I think those are pretty cool. Like, I do think they could be a little bit better, but until we actually see some, it doesn't really matter. So one of the things is the bones at present, or at least as of like 2 weeks ago. The bones don't actually do anything, so I mean, you don't have to worry about them. I probably won't get them all the time. I'll just probably get them every once in a while, just because. Oh, see, this is going to be a rhythm-based level. Whoops. I actually wish there were more of these. It's kind of strange because it feels like, to an extent, that the music, like the music rhythm game stuff kind of going on is where the game is. I keep trying to jump, and that's not what I'm supposed to do. Anyway, it seems like the music is actually, or not the music, but the rhythm-based movement is kind of where the game is meant to be. Like, it, I don't know, it feels like it would be like a major selling point. Because I think there's one thing that we don't have a lot of are music-based kind of rhythm platformer movement games. I don't really know what to say. I mean, like, I just feel like we don't have a lot of games where the focus is on moving based to some sort of music. And I think the game does a good job. I think it does a rather fantastic job of kind of pulling it off. I don't know, like I said, it's like a mixed feeling. Part of me wishes there were more of them like that, and then the other part of me feels like having that kind of mixture of them just appearing every once in a while is just kind of like pretty cool, like a nice mixture of variety. See, I don't know how we're gonna get to some of those things. There's gotta be like a button or something somewhere else. I don't know. But it's like weird, because some of these places, it's like, alright, well, I feel like I should be able to get over to a thing, but you can't. That was on purpose, I assure you. Ooh, hard level. Yeah. Well, I would be the judge of that. I'm actually notoriously bad at puzzle games, so when I was asked to play this originally, I was like, I don't know, you know, if that's really a wonderful idea. Then I played it, and I played the demo, and you know, I did well enough to where the developer was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this dude a key, and here we are. Two are missing. What is that even supposed to mean? I think that won't actually make it across. So I think that I need to get... Oh. Ah. Well, apparently we can only use that once. Unfortunate. So I need to get the box over here, which is going to be a little bit more of a process, I think. Man, I wish I had, like, the ability to go backwards. Because I messed up. Like, not like a little bit of a screw up. That was a pretty major one. I know what I'm supposed to do. Hint thing. Sign. Ooh, you know what? I wonder if you've ever seen the movie Signs. It's a splendid film. Yeah, look at that. Oh, messed up. I mean, technically I messed up, but it's okay. Like, I mean, I'm going to, saving grace here. I feel like you have to know what I'm trying to do here. The goal is to get this here, then I will die, because, of course, actually, alright, so I'm gonna need both of those blocks. I told you I'm not good at puzzle games, so there's gonna be this kind of level of, you know, failure and stuff periodically as I go through this to try to do it. Alright. Well, Um... I don't think it would be possible for me to kind of get that over, and this won't... That won't do me any good. Ugh. I might leave this level and I'll just come back at another time. Part of me wonders if the whole two are missing is not so much what I think it is. And it's not just that 2 are missing, but it's more like 3 are missing. Whoops. But I don't know how that would work either. I mean, like, I don't, because they obviously need a piece to go down there. There's no way to get 2 pieces. Crap. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is if I can get this piece... No, see, there's no way. Like, I have no idea how this would even work. I need to get at least 1 piece up here. The only way to do that would be to... Can I move in place? No. Yeah, I don't know. So, because, like, I feel like what I need to do is get, you know, there's got to be, like, a way to get in that kind of area, but I don't see how that would even be possible. Obviously I'm missing something, but I don't know what it could possibly be. The only other thing I could think of... Nope, I got no idea. This one's beyond me. Because you would think that, like, obviously... I can't even walk up this thing. There's no way for me to go there. There's going to be no way for me to get a box there. I've spent a long time on this one. I'm gonna leave. I'll try something else. This is, like, always the hard part, you know, being a content creator and being asked to play stuff. You know, nobody asks you to play stuff because they think, you know, it's going to be hilarious due to how bad you are at it. They ask you to play because they think that you'll legitimately at least give them a good showing. And it's kind of hard to do when you're, you know, potentially not good at a game. I'm sure somebody has watched this or will watch this and say, well, you know what? If you would have done this, that would have been, you know, all you needed to do. But I don't know how I would have figured any of that out. And this, we can't go through. Let's see, I tried this level, right? Tried Deathloop, we did Whirlwind, and I did an excellent job. This one here, I can't get to just yet. There's gotta be a way. I don't know, but I only need to get 2 levels, right? So, maybe... There's gotta be one of these that I can do. I probably could have used the box down there to get to that one. This dog is such a good sport. I feel so bad for it. I mean, just getting like jumping to its death non-stop. Yeah, I couldn't imagine if like if it was a real thing, and like let's say it has a family and it goes home and they're like, oh, how was your day? Well, this guy kept launching me into the abyss. Alright. This is pretty cool. Okay, so it goes yellow and then purple. Purple is what we don't want. Oh, that's cool. This is dang. Yep, this is gonna be... this is like way harder than I thought. Like, I feel really bad because basically what this whole video is gonna be about is me just consistently struggling because you would think that I would have it figured out by now. But I don't. Oh, I just keep making the same mistakes. Well, the downside is I probably won't be able to show off that many levels. Because if I can't, finish this level or literally any of the other levels, there's really not much I can show you because it'll just be consistent failure after failure. Oh my goodness, I walked off again. Now, I do want to highlight, despite the fact that I'm terrible at this, I do think from a puzzle aspect, it's a really cool idea. It's a very nice game, the music is nice, the graphics are good, it's got good vibes going on. I really think it's well done. And I certainly can't fault the developer for my inability to solve puzzles. Take your time doesn't help. They need like a wait. There needs to be a wait and place button. I feel like that would remove like a lot of my deaths and I don't want to really say frustration, but I guess that would be an accurate thing to say. Because the problem that I'm running into is like, I mean, there's nothing I can do. I can't figure out how to get the timing right for this one. We'll go back to the hub. Maybe there's a level or two that I can actually accomplish. Otherwise, I guess, you know, we're probably going to be close to the end of this video. I will admit, you know, like, this isn't necessarily the type of game that I play too often. You know, obviously, due to the difficulties I have with puzzle games, I would imagine that it makes a degree of sense as to why I don't necessarily play a lot of games like this. And again, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it's a really cleverly put together title. I'm just not good at it. Oh, fetch, you are here. Indeed I am. Okay, we got a house. It's gonna be another music-based level, and it looks like I need to go there. Okay, the music stopped, except for it didn't stop. Clever. Aha, alright. I can't say that actually solves it for me. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with this box. Because the box doesn't necessarily help me with everything here. Actually, I would say the box doesn't help me at all. Yeah, I don't know what the box is supposed to do. This is another puzzle that I theoretically will be unable to solve. It's actually kind of hilarious in the grand scheme of things. Oh wait, here we go. Here it looks like I figured it out. What? Okay, yeah, there it is. All right. Oof. It is incredibly easy to accidentally walk off the edge here. At least this doesn't look like it's a situation where you can't make any mistakes. So I'm not sure if that's actually going to be far enough. But if I feel like this should be sufficient. Sweet. Well, that was a little bit harder than I would have expected. Medium difficulty is just a small version of hard, or a slight version of hard. I don't know how people do it, you know, like, I don't know how they solve so many puzzle games so easily. Rumble floor. This would put us, I think, at the next... We'd be good enough to, like, go into another level, which I think is pretty cool. I can definitely try it. Press B to bark. The world will react. Does it, though? I mean, I guess it does. I guess that's actually our, movement in place option that I was asking for. Yay! I didn't make it. You know, whenever I solve one of these that are, well, shoot, whenever I solve a level in general, I feel like I'm doing okay. All right, now this is the new area, I believe. The rhythm maze, of which it doesn't look like we have a huge amount of levels. I don't know, we'll see what happens. We'll try them out. If I'm gonna guess, I'm gonna say this is going to be, yeah, more actual rhythm-based levels. I think they add like a level of challenge that you don't have otherwise. Well, I say that, and that probably doesn't seem correct, because as we've seen, I failed to complete probably the vast majority of levels I've tried, so I don't think you need the rhythm to actually increase, like, the speed capability whatsoever. I don't know. I just wanted to say, like, there might be, like, every once in a while, this kind of jitteriness to the game, almost like some weird frame rate issues. It's not a problem of the game itself. I have some other stuff going on my computer right now that is causing, like, some unexpected hiccups. So that's like what that is. I haven't quite figured it out exactly what the dealio is. I think it's something to do with some settings I've been trying to do with the recording. You know what? The barking doesn't actually count for the movement in place or staying, or I don't know. Whatever the thing is that I was talking about before, like, I definitely think the barking to make the world move is pretty cool, but it doesn't quite fulfill the whole, you know, movement in place. Although, maybe it will. I'm gonna have to go back to that one level and try it, because it probably does fix, like, the vast majority of the issue that I was running into. Okay, we haven't finished this one. It's a play on hard. I think I will pass for now. I finished you. I wish there was a little bit more, like, consistency when it comes to finishing a level, because they don't always, like... It doesn't always match up to making sense. Like, look at this guy over here. He's gray. I don't even know if that's one that I finished. I don't know. I'm so confused as to where we are. I know if the, like for this particular beat, if there was like an automatic jump on, one of our little times here, I think they would have, I mean, it probably wouldn't be too difficult for me, but I think it would have been pretty cool, yeah. I'm actually pretty good at the rhythm levels. Alright. That is a hard level, which I don't want to do because I don't have confidence in myself. You know, though, I'm looking at it, I haven't found, like, because in most of these areas, there's something that kind of tells us, you know, that we need to get more levels complete in order to kind of move forward. And I haven't run into one of those yet, so I'm starting to wonder if this might be the last of everything? Actually, no, let's try to go to that orange one. Like, I'm not ready to move on past this place, I just kind of want to know, you know? Like, is that a thing? Is this the last of the currently available shenanigans? This is not where I wanted to go. I didn't want to do hard, but I guess that's what's gonna happen. It's fine, we'll try it and do our best. That's all you can ask a person, you know? Do your best. I mean, I guess there are times you could technically ask somebody to do your worst, but, you know, that's not too often that you would actually ask somebody to do your worst. I can only think of a couple of times that I would ask somebody to do their worst. One of the times would be if they worked for, no, never mind. Nah, I'm not gonna go there. I didn't think it through, you know? Like, it was gonna be a joke, I think, but... it would have fallen flat. Push a button rhythm mode, get one break. Well, what does that even mean? Yeah, come on, man. I was so close to hitting that button. Oh, come on, doggy dog. Oh, man, that's silly dogs. That's why I have cats, man. Cats listen to you, they do whatever you ask, and they poop in a box, so you don't, like, ever have to, like, take them outside to poop. I mean, yeah, you are then cleaning up poop out of a box, but cats are also really, really adorable. I have 2 of them. One of my cats just got out of the cat hospital. She was sick, and I was concerned. Well, we were both concerned, my girlfriend and I. And we took her to the cat hospital because, well, we really didn't know what else to do, man. She wasn't getting any better. She was getting sick a lot. We took her to the hospital, and turns out she was super dehydrated. Could have been because she was throwing up a whole bunch. Could have been from something else. I don't know. But she's home now. She's doing better. Which is good, but it's just a super expensive time. So, you know, I would suggest if you have cats or pets, get like I don't know, cat health insurance. It's a thing. I don't have it for either of my cats, but I think I probably will at this point, moving forward. Alright. So, I'm looking to see if there's another one of those go to the next level, and that's what these squares usually are. I didn't actually mean to, like, go back. Oh, no, you know what? This is actually just taking me back to the level I was already at. No, okay, so I guess I'm looking for another square? I don't know if there is another square. You know, this could probably be easily solved by going to the store page and reading the information to kind of see, like, whether or not, you know, I don't know, just looking, and I could probably go that way and figure out, like, how many levels there actually are. But I've gone this far, but, ugh. Man, alright. I've gone this far, we're here, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. For better or worse. Well, yeah, look at that. This is all going really well. And you use the doggy bark to really kind of present your purpose. Oh my god. Anyway, you use the bark to prevent yourself from, like, kind of moving to your death. Alright. Oh, look at that. The skin of my teeth, as they say, in places that they say it. It doesn't make any sense because there is no skin on your teeth. But I don't know. Like, I mean, I grew up in Texas, and while we didn't have any skin on our teeth in Texas, I imagine there's places where perhaps people do. I don't. I mean, I've also taken a handful of human biology classes, which has done me no good in life because, you know, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, just a guy who plays indie games and knows a rudimentary amount of things about things. But I guess that's what makes it so entertaining. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Alright, I was like, oh gosh, what's occurred? Yeah, I feel really bad that it took so long for me to kind of get to playing this. I think I can turn and jump in the same beat in this reality. I don't understand what you're telling me. Are you telling me that I can turn and jump? Like... Because, like, I already know that I can turn and jump. Oh, no, I don't know. I don't get it. I guess it's, that I can use a... For the actual... I guess, Sorry, this is just like really, I'm really trying to not get killed here. I guess what they mean is you can turn and you can jump. Yeah, okay. That was I don't want to say it was super hard. It was a little bit difficult, but it was incredibly satisfying. I wish I knew how many more levels there were in the hub here. I do not know. I think I maybe have 1 or 2 left. Which means the only other levels available are the ones that I can't do because they're super hard and beyond my ability as a simple dude. Alright. Okay, well it's whatever. It's not like a big deal. I'm gonna try all these rhythm levels. Then I'll go back and maybe try something else. One of the other levels. Oh god, I can't even walk on these things. You would think I'm blind. I'm not. I have 2 eyeballs. They both work relatively well. It's my reasoning capabilities. Although I will admit, my 2D to 3D my 2-dimensional to 3-dimensional spatial capabilities is actually a lot better than I thought it was. It's still not something that I would, you know, really feel like too proud about. But I mean, it's not terrible. It's actually fairly decent, you could say, and that is pretty neat. Yeah, so the barking is definitely going to be useful in that one level that kind of kicked my butt. I find it difficult to, like, time it right, though. So that's why you hear me just barking up a storm. Well. We meet again, failure. We meet again. If I ever have a dog, I think I will name it Failure. It will remind me of my inability to solve complex puzzles. Nope, don't do it. You know, if we go back in time and we think about games that have, you know, tried to do the, like, the whole, oh, did we give you a sense of accomplishment, son of a gun? Alright, so once upon a... Oh, gosh, come on, don't get excited and screw up, I'm talking to myself. Once upon a time, there's a little game called Call of Duty, which a lot of people may not remember because it's not exactly a franchise that... It's maintained, like, a sense of, like, you know, accomplishment or something. It's not really like it's not a game that really has maintained a level of, you know, I don't know the word that I'm looking for, but essentially, you know, the game's been around for a long time. There's been a whole bunch of them, but as time has gone by, it's just become kind of a, you know, a crap fest filled with microtransactions and you know, like a hope to get more money. This part is going to drive me nuts. Anyway, the point of what I'm saying is, once upon a time there was a game called Call of Duty. I don't remember which one, but there was a spot, there was a funeral, and it was like press X to pay respects. And I now realize that I'm not talking about Call of Duty at all. Well, I mean, that part was, but that's not the thing that I was thinking about. It was Battlefront 2 by DICE. My bad, Call of Duty. I mean, I still think you've kind of, like, you know, stopped being entertaining, but That's not the point. Once upon a time, there was a game called Battlefront 2 by DICE. It was not to be confused with the original Battlefront 2 that was super awesome, but I will admit I enjoyed the DICE version of Battlefront 2 as well. Not the point. Oh, come on. Why can I not get this right? Can I, like, not talk and do this? Is that my problem? It could very well be. Anyway. They made it to where it was going to be super difficult and a pain in the butt to unlock certain characters, and people were not thrilled about it. They were like, this is, like, ridiculous. You expect us to play this and only this game? No. You know, we have other games that we like to play because that's what people do. It's like nobody eats a sandwich every day for a week, although I'm going to eat a lot of spaghetti soon. Not today, but soon I'm going to have spaghetti, and then I'm going to have different types of spaghetti, and more spaghetti. Like, I'm just going to have spaghetti. I'm going to live off of spaghetti until my girlfriend... man, I can't even talk. Until my girlfriend realizes that we're on a spaghetti diet. She's actually listening to this, so, like, my plan has already completely failed. But the whole point is, people like variety, so, you know, when it came to... You're gonna have to, like, play pretty much this for hours upon hours, and... like, the whole thing that I'm trying to say is, there's a sense of accomplishment a person can get when they complete, you know, a difficult level, a difficult game, and, you know, they failed miserably there, with their plan. This game, for somebody like me who's not very good at puzzles, when I start to do fairly decent, I feel pretty good. Like, I feel like I've actually done a good job. Like, it feels like I have, you know, it feels like I've gotten good at the game, and as I keep dying here, this part's, like, really hard for me. I think it's just... part of it might be the rhythm part. I'm not very good at rhythm, so trying to get the timing just right for staying on this has so far been kind of kicking my butt. And it's really, unfortunately, super difficult. And I don't want to give up on this level because I've been, you know, I'm, like, so close. But I'm probably going to quit this level and give up because I just keep failing miserably. And I don't want to spend all of my time stuck on this one last place. And I don't know that there's more levels? Maybe there's, like, at least one more. You know, something that I can potentially complete. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, finally, just a matter of time. It's like the game itself was like, you know what, you suck. I'll just let you have this one. Now, if you made it this far, you might be asking yourself, well, would you say this game is better than Call of Duty? And I would ask you, which Call of Duty are we talking about? All right, so look, I've got at least 2 levels, right? I want to go for that purple one. Anyway, and so I would ask, you know, which Call of Duty you're talking about, and if we're talking about the original Call of Duty, I would say that's arguable to say no. The original Call of Duty is a very cool classic that's hard to ever do better than. The last one I played was Modern Warfare 2, I think. One of these, like, weird remake ones. And yes, this is better than that in my opinion. Very different game, but I definitely enjoy this much, much more. It could be that it just, I do like dogs, I like the wholesome nature of this, and it's really satisfying and enjoyable. I don't know that there's a lot that I think needs to be improved on the game itself. Overall, the puzzles I think are really well designed. You know, despite the fact that, like, we've so far I've run into one puzzle that is, well, it's been something that I've been straight up, like, flummoxed by. I don't know how to solve it, and I don't know that there's ever going to be a time that I will figure it out. But overall, like, for the most part, I would say the vast majority of the puzzles are fairly easy to figure out. It just takes a moderate level of skill to kind of make sure that you're actually doing what you need to do. I'm absolutely thrilled that we have a kind of set of stages that are specifically tied to the rhythm, because I do personally think the rhythm is the best part of the game. I do wish that the bones actually mattered. I wish there was something that we could do with them. You know, I don't know, doggy outfits, or unlock some music tracks. Give us a jukebox at, like, the main hub world for us to kind of enjoy the music, because the soundtrack is really good. I don't think enough games have jukeboxes, you know, like, not enough games are designed in a way to allow you to enjoy the music in-game. I don't know, I guess because I grew up with Tyrion, the greatest shmup of all time, and they had a very cool kind of music area that you could go and, like, listen to the music of the game. I just, you know, just love that concept. Oh, come on, dog. I mean, that is a long way to go. I guess maybe I would say it would be cool if we had some checkpoints a little bit closer at sometimes, because some of these levels can be a little bit long. And then when you do that, you gotta go backwards, and it's a little bit frustrating. I'm not, like, on a time crunch, though, but I mean, I definitely wanted to keep this a shorter video, I guess? I don't know. I have no idea what I was planning. I like that the dog basically is, you know, I don't know, the dog animation is really good for the appearance of kind of hopping to the beat. So wait, another level down, and I think there was only one more. I think. Oh, I guess that's, like, one thing, if I could change anything or that I would like to see added, I would like to be able to see how many levels are in each of these locations, because it does suck just a tiny bit to not really know. Wait, are there 2 more levels, or is it just 1? Anyway, so, because my point is, like, I do not see anything here that will take me on to a new section, so I've kind of come to the conclusion that this is the final, potentially the final stage of what is available for us to play in the current version of the game. So there's that one. Oh, that's not one. And I believe I've finished everything else, so it's really just that one. Anyway, so the point is, I do wish we had a way to kind of easily look at this and say, well, we have a total of 6 levels to finish in this realm. I'm going to finish those before moving on. I don't think we have to be locked in place. Like, it's okay that we don't have to finish all the levels in the hub in order to kind of progress to the next stuff, because I think that gives us a nice kind of, not relaxing, but it gives us a nice little spot to kind of adjust and change and stuff. I don't know what's happened. Our dog is stuck. Oh god, not only is he stopped, like, I can't do anything. I can't interact. It's a bug, perhaps, or maybe it was the last level. I don't know. Well, you know what? I'm gonna end the video here. Because, I mean, obviously, we're not getting any further today. So, the game is in early access. I think that's super important to point out. Just to kind of take a look at this. some stuff that's expected to come. There's going to be like some improved stability, some polished experience, addressing bugs, probably like the one that we're currently watching. It does say there's several hours of gameplay. So I don't know, there might be like a lot more levels that I just don't know about. I don't see something here that specifically tells me how many levels there are, so I'm a little bit stuck. But I've had a really good time with it thus far. Part of my thing for early access titles is I have a hard time kind of spending a huge amount of time with them, because for me it just kind of works better. I like to experience the game when it's fully complete, outside of like demo purposes. But this is one I think has enough content right now, so I would recommend it in its current state. I've been really enjoying it, and yeah, it gets a solid recommendation from me. I imagine it's just going to kind of keep improving as it gets developed. So the link is in the description. I encourage you to check it out, and thanks for watching.